Saber.
And Tsuyoi.
And we're starting Castah's story. So, as I've said a couple of times in Fate Extra with Tsuyoi's playthrough, is that I'm going to be showing off what happens when you have the other servants with you. So I made some quick saves beforehand at various points where you would see them, and through the magic of television, we'll be going through and experiencing what it's like to be playing the game with Castah, and Ray will be doing Archers shortly after.
Oh boy.
Right, so like if you want to know everything that's going on, then I suggest watching Tsuyoi's playthrough, because that's where the full playthrough is going on. It is our mothership playthrough. This is a flagship playthrough.
So it's just the cutscenes specifically.
Yep.
With her specifically there.
Yes, it's all of like Castah's important interactions, and also we'll show off like some of her combat maneuvers and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
Eh.
I am interested to see that.
Okay, but you know, first things first. Let's meet our Castah.
Let's do that. Oh, did you know that Tracer was confirmed gay?
Well, it doesn't matter to me.
You don't play Overwatch? Well, because of that?
No. It doesn't matter to me because, as far as I'm concerned, Tracer is a nymphomaniac bisexual that's going to have Widowmaker's baby.
Right. Everyone is. Everyone's gonna have everyone's babies and be super pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually my reaction to it. It doesn't matter what information comes out with somebody, because there's always douging them.
Okay, so basically that means that Hinata is also a nymphomaniac bisexual who's gonna have a Sakura's baby.
Hinata is my Hinata.
I see.
No, the same way as, like, you know, Tracer is whoever else is Tracer. You know, there's my Tracer, and then there's your Tracer.
Oh, okay, so now there's that.
Yeah, it's like I said, douging them. And you know how douging works.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? You said, with every character there's douging them, but except, you know, Hinata's your Hinata.
No, I didn't say except. I just clarified Hinata is my Hinata. And, you know, the douging them is like whatever you want them to be. It's you, your preference, that kind of stuff.
Okay, then.
Okay, so we're here. I just got owned by the enemy's puppet.
And now you're in the Yamcha pose. What, this?
Yes.
You seem to be lacking as well. I hear the sound of a distant voice. The time has come. With your inevitable loss, I will consider this round of the preliminaries to be over. Farewell. I pray you'll find peace in your annihilation. That is the voice's final words to me. I don't have the power to protest. All I can do is stare at the floor. I think I'm going to die here. Good a place as any. Suddenly, at the edge of my now hazy vision, a number of brown-colored lumps seems to rise from the ground. Actually, it might be that I just noticed them now. They may have been there from the beginning for all I know. These lumps are the bodies of untold numbers of fallen Tsukimihara Academy students. They rise from the ground? So they're supposed to be floating up into the sky?
Nah, I think like they started to come into vision.
The guy before me wasn't the only one to fall. All the others made it here and died unable to do anything. And in a very short while, I suppose I'll become one of them. But at least you died in the middle. And now they're gone. Weird.
Weird vision.
Maybe I should close my eyes, just close my eyes now. I did all I could, so maybe it'd be better for me to end it now.
I refuse to give up.
But I refuse. I refuse to give up. I summon all my strength in an attempt to get back on my feet. However, as I try to move, an unbearably intense pain shoots through my entire body. If that's how it's gonna be, no, if this is...
I still refuse to give up.
But it refused. I don't want it to end like this. I cannot ignore the intense pain coursing through my body. I reach a point where I can no longer see stars as my eyes feel like they're on fire. I feel like all 5 of my senses are being ripped from my body. That's pretty painful. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the pain. I'm afraid of losing my senses. I'm afraid of becoming a corpse. I'm scared. The most terrifying thing, disappearing without a trace for any reason at all. You mean for no reason at all? It's not right that I disappear here. My consciousness, shot through with waves of distortion, screams out at the injustice of all. The burning hot injustice. What was the purpose of suffering through these headaches just to fade away here and now? I had too much headaches for it to just die now. My migraines, my god. What were they all for if I just fade away here and now? I have to stand up. It's okay if I'm scared. It's okay if I'm in pain. I have to rise above all of that. Because I have yet to fight of my own volition and on my own terms. So see... Shibaraku! Hey, you want me to do it?
Yes!
Hey, you soul-type person over there! Just a second. Really, just 1 second. Should I wait?
I would prefer if you did.
I have absolutely no idea of who you are, where you're from, but your lamentation, your perseverance, hyphen. Well, other god... Well, other gods choose to ignore your cries have reached my ears. And with the god Uka no Mitama as my witness, I say it's too early for this one to go down onto the realm of the dead. I mean, I'm sure this absolutely charming soul is a wonderful person. Please, can I have it? Did they give my servant such a fun pop theme, or such a fun theme?
Yeah, I played this when Saber came to your rescue.
This same theme?
Yeah, this same theme.
It seems more suited to yours than mine.
Oh, I know it does, but still, you know,
It makes me feel like yours was supposed to be the one that was chosen because it's the cool new one! The shiny new servant! Mine is just a recolor. Literally, it's a recolor.
Well...
Reskin and Archer's the same. The sound of breaking glass is accompanied by a light cutting through the gloom. I managed to move my weary body and aching head to see what's happening here. I didn't notice it before, but something was slowly rising from the floor in the middle of the room, right next to me, clearly. That form, hyphen. Here's Animu wish fulfillment waifu. Cute fox girl, perfect waifu.
Well, if there was a servant class known as Waifu, she would be amongst the best.
Yeah, you know, she'd probably be in there along with the other caster from Fate's Stay Night.
Right.
Just be careful with that one.
Mm.
This one is less scary, right?
Can be.
Its appearance isn't much different from that of a human being, but something is different, clearly so. Yeah, really clearly so. It has... Oh, he's not going to mention that. The power emanating from it transcended that of any human or of any enemy I faced in getting here. You mean, oh wait, the balls and the thing. An awesome power that seems as if it vaporized anyone it touches. It swirls within my body almost against my will, almost violating me. Oh. Okay, I was wondering. I thought she was doing the, kabuki. Because she seems to talk like that.
Maybe a little.
Even if you weren't exactly clear why you needed one, I brought you a vulpine wife from the imperial tomb. Oh god, gross, a corpse? Ah, you seem a little... apprehensive. You're my master, right?
I'll play it normally here, but, you know, we'll be certainly doing alternate realities in a bit.
Okay. Yes. Yay! Contract established! I look forward to fighting by your side, my dear master! Heart! To be honest, I, the mighty Ta-hyphen! I mean, I hope that I could be a servant to someone like you! Oh, my abilities might be a tad limited, so you might not be happy with me, Master, but I'll try my best. I can do that.
Really, it's all you can ask for.
How do you choose your servant again? It's just the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
Right. She takes hold of my hand and helps me to my feet. Never have felt this way before about a girl, except for that one that stroked me. From the hand she grabbed comes a sudden warmth, and then a sharp pain like being cut by a knife. Crazy bitch, stab me!
I think you made that joke before with Saber, too.
Well, it's more, apt with Saber, because she's a Saber.
I guess it's just, you gotta keep in mind that Rin didn't stroke you, Rin stroked original protagonist Kun.
Poor Kun. Stroked and then dumped by the system. On the back of my hand, as though tattooed, is a strange symbol. It looks like some kind of crest. It feels like a crest. Totally confused, I alternate between staring at my mark on my hand and a person standing before me. You should just stare at that one. And then hyphen. Oh, it got mad. A noise behind me brings me back to my senses. Right. Then there's this asshole. Turning around, I see the FC from before is still standing there. Now in a fighting stance. Oh no. I wince uncontrollably, recalling my previous defeat at its hands. Its non-existent hands. Master, if there isn't any trouble, would you please leave this to me? Well, I mean, I was gonna, but if you wanna. I will obliterate that with a wooden toy and erase any trace of its existence from this world. Floating paper?
That's a mirror.
I felt like it was supposed to be, but it's so paper thin flat.
Well, PSP.
Yeah. Oh!
Yep. Now you get the chance to see everything that Castah can do combat-wise. It isn't skills.
Awesome.
Because it's pretty much set up that way. Heard 3 variants, and what happens when you get 3 in a row.
Oh my. Those feel really weak. Oh, so she uses the mirror. Bonk. Bonk. So Castah, you weren't really made to attack very well, were you?
Yeah, she ain't. I mean, she said that up front. Yeah.
Yeah, mine said it wasn't really ready either, but it wasn't that bad. But, she ain't got her magical spells yet. She doesn't get any of those until you, actually put stuff into her, do you?
Right.
Oh, God. That is hard mode. It takes, twice as long to kill anything. So, grinding. Oh. I mean, it's the same, isn't it? Oh, wait. Well, it's always... No, it's... Okay, you want me to read it? I'll read it. The battered effigy stops moving. There's no way it'll still function after being effectively torn apart, even though it's perfectly intact. Thanks to you, my dear master, I was able to win while only using 5% of my power. Yes. She continues to talk. However, the sound of her voice doesn't quite reach my ears. The heat coming in from the mark of my hand grew in intensity during the fight, and the resulting pain has become unbearable and burns through my consciousness and my soul. The mark imprinted on your hand is your command seal. It is proof that you hold dominion over a servant. You can use it to give 3 orders that must be obeyed. Think of them as disposable strengthening spells. It is also proof of your participation in the Holy Grail War. If you lose it for some reason, you'll die. Oh, really? Shit. Once again, I hear that voice. I somehow managed to ignore the pain and listen to what it has to say. Luckily. I can understand your confusion, but before I forget, congratulations, you have endured much to make it here. Now rest for a while. You achieve your first goal. A washing pan falls from sky and hits you on the head, knocks you out. It was an incredibly clumsy effort, to say the least, but that's what made it all the more entertaining. I, as an NPC, am very entertained by this. I've had this duty for a long time, but this is the first time I've seen a master as helpless as you. Oh ho ho ho! Nevertheless, be proud of your achievement. Your quick thinking came as a result of nerves and rashness. Thinking about it, the voice sounds like that of a 30-year-old man, and it's really irritatingly smug. For some reason, I can see it as the owner of the voice as a priest dressed in a somber cassock. Oh, you are curious about my identity. I am honored, but I am insignificant. I am merely part of the system. I'm just a guide tasked with giving a standard message and giving the personality of a prior participant. I have no more than words, no more than the mountain you just conquered, no more than a record of the past. And an asshole.
Because that's the personality I'm based off of.
A record! So if I raise any objections to voice, does that mean I won't receive any answers in return? No, I can very much, exactly. Well, this is unexpected. You received a commendation, something about you having a light. I mean, I got a light if you got a cigarette. I have no clue who would say such a thing about me. But that short phrase struck my heart because for some other reason, I knew the words were sincere. As for I expect good things from you, it seemed more like a command than an encouragement. I don't remember it saying that. Now let us commence your baptism. You have proven yourself worthy of the honor. For most, the monotony of everyday life continues on without end. Your decision to look beyond the accepted and progress means you have earned the right to exist. Lucky you. However, you have but taken the first step. Be jubilant, young knight, for now the Holy Grail War begins. I have no idea what he's talking about. The Holy Grail War? The right to exist? What do these things mean? That is correct. An object of great power once existed in the world. One that could grant any you desire. People called it the Holy Grail and fought endlessly in an attempt to gain sole possession of it. No one would share it. They're all just selfish assholes. This war, the system you find yourself in now, is an evolution of these struggles. You stand at the entrance of a deadly struggle where many magi will perish in pursuit of the Holy Grail. Listen, magi, had I not bestowed upon you the earth desire, you merely be saints capable of committing sin. Now fight to the death. The fiery throne of heaven will only receive those with the strongest desires, Hyphen. The voice reverberates throughout the hidden chapel as if it were the voice of a god. I am not, though. Kill? Magi? Holy Grail that grants wishes? Yes, yes, and yes. These questions and more swirl inside my head and almost seem to carve themselves in my flesh. In war, a weapon is needed. That is your servant. They are the spear that pierces, the shield that protects, even though these are not servants you could have chosen. A legendary soul whose purpose is to clear your way to the Grail. That is the one who stands beside you, actually in front of you, but whatever. Don't expect me to be accurate. I won't. I look over at the young woman with the foxtail, who returns my look with a glowing smile. She is my servant. Oh boy. It seems you have decided, and with that decision as payment, I now open the gates to the Holy Grail War. The marks on my hand, the command seal, once again become excruciatingly painful. Maybe you can stop that. It's over. I can't take it anymore. Ah! Yeah, immediately in the Yamcha pose again. Ah, I see that you have the fainting pose of a loser. I can see where you're gonna wind up. I reach the limits of my endurance and my mind starts to shut down. As I lose consciousness, I can vaguely hear the voice's final words. You're a little bitch. Now let the Holy Grail War begin. No matter what the era, deciding who is worthy through battle is the divine providence of man. Magi, I've been invited here by the moon. Show me your true strength, Hyphen. His last words were Hyphen. Strange how that seems to be poetically always the thing. You've seen how, like, Lazy Town has randomly just become a meme recently, right? Well, it's been kind of a meme.
No.
But you know what Lazy Town is when I refer to Lazy Town?
That's the...
Pink-haired girl?
Yeah, pink-haired girl with, like, all the songs.
Yeah, there's the only thing I know about is it's got a lot of songs. The bad guy, Robbie Rotten, is loved by everyone in the memetic internet. No, just everyone in the internet community. Everyone loves him. Automatically. You sign up to the internet, you automatically love him.
Really?
Automatically. And that everyone was, thought that the pink-haired girl was hot when they were younger.
Always got to have that, like, off to the side in parentheses when they were younger.
Yes. Did you know she was like 21 when the last filming of the last episode happened?
Close to.
Something like that. Nuts. But yeah, there was this one song that became like a really crazy meme that was called "We Are Number One." I'd suggest giving it a listen. All the songs are really catchy, and that one is one of my favorites. It's all Robbie Rotten summoned apparently like 3 other versions of him. Apparently I learned they were like entertainers, but he thought they were backup villains. And he was going to use them to catch the superhero that runs around town being all active and stuff and making everyone else active, and he hates that.
And What was this town called again?
Lazy Town.
Yeah.
Apparently it was really lazy as far as I can tell. Like, everyone was lazy, but then this superhero came in and started being all like, yo, we should be active, kids, come on. And he's all like, I think it's like a Grinch thing, like they're causing so much noise, it's annoying to him.
Ah, okay, because
like
I was just thinking, in a place called Lazy Town where someone's going around, you know, pushing everyone to be active, you think he'd be the villain or something.
Yeah, you'd think. This is like, he hates him, and he wants to catch him so he can get him to stop doing all that stuff. So he gets these 3 people, is like, yo, starts out as like, yo, are you guys real villains? And like, you know, there's he's just so exaggerated, his voice is just perfect. And you know, like, yo, like shocked, you know, he's asking them that because they're entertainers as far as they know. Like, no. So, you know, have you ever caught a real hero, like a real superhero? Like, no. So, you know, have you ever worn a disguise? Because he can Wonder Woman spin around and make a new disguise appear on him. That's his thing. He may also be able to go invisible. He's like, oh, no. He's like, oh, all right, I see I will have to teach you how to be villains. And he just sings a song, you know, this lovely little song about trying to get them to become villains. It's just wacky, good fun. I'm
just imagining the We Are Man song. It's just replace
completely
men with
wacky
villains.
Version. Yeah, basically just completely wacky version of that. You know, where they're all fucking everything up. I think the most mimetic part is him just coming around the corner with a net. You know, like, look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. And he just hands him the net, and the guy runs by. He's like, go! And they just throw it on him. He's like, throw it at him, not me. Let's try something else. It's great. It's just great. And like, there was something recently that happened where like people were like, yo, where is he now? Where is everybody now? It's like, I've seen the pink hair girl. She's like, the only picture I saw of her was like, she's hot. She's in this like pretty dress, like as if she's on the red carpet or something. I guess she still does stuff. He had like a, you know, gray man's beard, like a stubble beard, looked like he was old and like, you know, poor. I was like, no, not him. Oh, I like felt bad for him. And then people said like, oh, he's in the hospital now, he's dying of cancer. And I'm like, no. And then it's like, something happened to where he recently made a video on YouTube, and I was like, what? And it turned out he got better. People made a GoFundMe because he was so mimetic that the internet loved him, that someone was like, no, we need to help him. And people paid like shit tons of money to him to help him with his hospital bills.
Oh, I thought I was just going to say people paid enough money to help cure his cancer. Not
Maybe.
Cancer in general, just this guy's cancer specifically.
Maybe? Because he's better now, as far as I can tell. And like he made a video like thanking everybody. And I've seen like he's got a YouTube channel. It's got multiple videos on it. But the most big recent one was him getting to he realized how mimetic. He knows why he's got the money. And he realizes he's a meme. And the meme became self-aware. And it's been like years since like 10 years or so since he's done any of that. But he's like, okay, that's a thing. And he decided, you know, okay, people, you know, been making all these remix versions of it, like, oh, every time that he says the word "we are number one," like, you know, it gets louder, or this other song starts playing from Lazy Town, and then when they say this one word that everyone just puts as like the most mimetic word in it, then it switches over back or something. Okay. Oh, okay, you're going up to the no, huh? And so he's like, okay, so we're going to do something that, you know, no one's ever done. It's like, you know, it's called "We Are Number One, but it's live." Or something like that. Because they're always like, you know, "We are number one," but, you know, every time they say one, it does this. So he did his own version. And, he got the guy who made all the songs. And they were in, like, this back studio. He got the 3 guys that were the backup guys. And it's like, we got the instrumental right here. We're releasing that to the public. We finally got the rights to do that. We're releasing the instrumental to the public, and we're singing it live. And it's like, you know, also, there's apparently an alternate version with different lyrics. You know, and we're going to do this live, and we're going to read a bit of a Q&A.
Well, anyways, Okay, so let's see what happens when we just don't read the mood of the situation and say no to my waifu.
Did you die? Does she die? Hey, that's just horrible mean. You really need to get a clue. Yeah, how dare you say I'm not your servant? Treat me as if I'm some sort of equal or something. If you don't make contract with me right now, you're as good as dead. Are you okay with going out a loser? Please tell me you get a yes. Yes, I am. Cough up blood and die. What the hell? Pushed along by the intensity of the kimono-clad person in front of me, I agree to become her dear master.
Yeah.
Agree.
I just kind of find it funny that, like, I'll get into that in a bit.
Yes! Now things are as they should be.
Yeah, you know, this is why I would like to insist that you don't, like, just start speaking, like, on her parts. Because I do like this English that she just interjects.
Weird that she does that.
Well, you know, she's the modern waifu. You know, the happy, energetic girl that's, like, every anime fan's dream that just speaks random English every now and then.
I want to pet her fluffy ears.
So I'm kind of wondering what she said. Was it contract get or signature get?
Contract get.
Oh, heck, this is all recorded. I'll just, like, you know, drop back and, like, you know, replay it right now. And we're back. But yeah, I just kind of find it funny that when they said in quotation marks, you know, like my, not like dear master, it reminded me of Tamamo Cat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's basically Castah in a berserker state, but it's one of her tails that became sentient because she's like the nine-tailed fox or something like that.
Right.
And that, like, it says, like, a lot of her things for her is, like, they can kind of be translated as other stuff. Like, now when someone agrees to become here, dear master, read as, you know, the dear husband, and then just, like, a whole bunch of, like, translating wishy-washy to her one way, yeah, it sounds like a servant speak and stuff like that. Yet in this way, it sounds like someone headhunting a husband, and will just not take no for an answer.
Oh my.
I love it. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's head off to that nurse's office, shall we?
Oh, okay. Oh.
Wait, that is, like, yeah, that's all the same.
So I quit the recording?
Uh-huh.